Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where students were on the move during the month of October, celebrating smart, safe choices. In early October, thousands of schools across the nation celebrated Walk and Roll to School Day, an annual event to ensure safe routes to school for all students. And Newport News Public Schools joined the celebration by moving and staying active. Students and staff at Newsom Park Elementary started their day less than a mile down the road at Heritage High School. Here, students and staff were joined by a kind police escort to ensure a safe trip to school. On wheels and on foot, the Navigator family had a fun, safe trek to school together. At Riverside Elementary, every class spent their resource time walking in front of the school to encourage physical activity. The energetic resource team handed out free pedometers so students could continue counting their steps at home. With music playing, students walked, danced, and skipped their way to forming healthy habits. And at Stony Run Elementary, students, staff, and Newport News police officers created a walking school bus, with friends joining the procession as they made their way to school. And school buses intentionally dropped students off right outside the school parking lot so everyone could join in the movement. The last week of October is celebrated as Red Ribbon Week to emphasize the full potential of youth living healthy, drug-free lives. All across Newport News Public Schools, students, staff, and families committed to be kind to your mind and live drug-free. The week kicked off with a Red Ribbon Community Walk in the Southeast community. Multiple schools came together for this annual event at the Monitor Merrimack Overlook Park. Kavine Johnson, a supervisor with the Community Criminal Justice Agency, talked to the students about the importance of staying drug-free to be successful in school and in life. The talented Crimson Thunder Drumline from Katherine Johnson Elementary then led a 1-mile community walk along the banks of the James River to celebrate living drug-free. Hilton Elementary brought their positive message of healthy choices to the streets as they paraded through historic Hilton Village. Weeks before the parade, Hilton held a t-shirt design contest for 3rd through 5th graders. This year's winning design was from 3rd grader Joel Todd, and every 3rd grade student wore his unique and creative design during the Red Ribbon Parade. After the parade, the students were treated to a personal performance from Warwick High School's talented drumline. At Knollwood Meadows, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade classes spent weeks working with music teacher Tamara Cox to write and choreograph their own Just Say No raps. In front of the entire school and families, each class performed their energetic raps to spread their drug-free message. And at Rich Neck Elementary, the Raccoons were joined by Denby's marching band for an upbeat Red Ribbon Parade. The Denby Soul Regiment led the way through Rich Neck's neighborhood, with students wearing red, holding signs, and chanting, "Just Say No to Drugs." Close to Halloween, students at Charles Elementary take their costumes very literally. During the school's annual vocabulary parade, young scholars expand their vocabulary by exploring new words through creative visual representations. Organized by professional school counselor Nancy Peterson, the vocabulary parade is much more than a costume showcase, since students are encouraged to use their literacy skills to come up with creative descriptions for their custom homemade outfits. And even if students can't create a costume themselves, teachers ensure every student participates by using creative words to describe themselves or their personalities. It's a wonderful display of literary creativity, with an entire school having fun while learning. This month provides a wonderful reminder that we should reflect and be thankful for all that we have. On Wednesday, November 22nd, schools are closed and offices are open for a half day. Then on Thursday and Friday, the 23rd and 24th, schools and offices are closed for the Thanksgiving holiday. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.